Mr. Haritro, what's up?
Fine, fine. What's up in there?
Nothing. I'm going to home and watching your
You
video
going
which
to?
you played. I'm going to home, just about to reach.
Oh.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
watched the
so
video
while
you
going
played.
to home, can you answer my few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I like to answer your questions.
Okay, so in there, do you think that Vedantu is better than Byju's?
Uh, Actually, I didn't get that much. If the thing is that they teach one by one, so I can say yeah, it's better than Byju's. But it
No.
also depends on the quality of teachers. How can I say actually? Depend on teachers. If the teachers are good, so then definitely it's going to better than then this is better than Byju's.
No, do you think
Because
that it can beat Byju's in
Byju's
future?
has Byju's has recorded classes. If student understand that, that is okay. If he didn't understood, nothing goes. But when anyone interact with the live teacher, so he can ask that he didn't get the things. But yeah, one another benefit, additional benefit in Byju's, that is recorded. If something you didn't get to understand, you will getting again next thing, so you can understand that. And like if you interacting with live teacher, you didn't understand something, so you just trying to clear that, so it's wasting your time. At minute utilize your time, so you were not able to getting next thing. So this is also the thing. We can't say which one is best.
Okay, so Naman,
There's
what do
so
you
many
think?
parameters.
Yeah. Naman, what's your opinion?
I don't have any opinion here.
You don't have any opinion? I thought you
No,
were an expert about this startups.
I am not an expert. Expert. I am just novice here.
Okay, so okay, Hari sir, what do you think? Do you think Vedantu is better than Byju's in any way, or can it beat Byju's?
Yeah, Aritra, I lost the video. I just missed that video. I don't know what's the topic is all about.
Or
If
the
you could,
topic is Vedantu. You have heard about Vedantu? It's an edtech startup.
hmm, never heard of sort of thing, Vedantu.
Actually, it
Not.
was new. Okay.
Harithar,
Okay.
I would like to explain.
Okay, sure, explain.
Hari sir, basically they teach student through the like any student can choose his teacher. If he wanted to teach by this teacher, so they can select. This is the main thing, and they're giving live classes. This is the platform in like 500 cities in simple way, and they get so many fundings even in lockdown. Like Byju's have recorded classes, and they're giving live classes. They're providing like tuition teachers, kind of. That's it.
Okay, Naman. So, why do you think that so many people are opening edtech companies? Why are there so many edtech companies in India? Why is the competition so much fierce?
Because of the parents, because of the competition which we have, which all the institutions, the premier institutions which have been laid here, and because of the competition, because of the population. These are the two factors which are there. There are so many less seats in the colleges, but there are so many students who want to get into that college, right? So obviously, because of the population thing, especially in youngsters, demographics, obviously, uh, uh, competition is very high. It's cutthroat, right? So obviously, the entrance exams, which are the main eligibility criteria for these premier institutes, those tags like IIT, NITs, etc., are needed, right? So parents also want their children to succeed, and they enroll this them to tuition teachers and all. And we have, right, we have a tradition of having tuition teachers. We do not pay attention in school, schools and college classes, but we do rather pay attention in tuition classes, right? So this is like very traditional, and this is a very huge profitable business. So obviously, many people want to do that, right? They want to become the big billionaires, right? So obviously, like that.
Yeah, Ritro, I totally I completely agree with Naman, and I would like to add few questions with your permission.
Add,
First
add,
thing is
add.
that education is the largest. Yeah, yeah. Education is the largest sector, one of from few, like advertisement and stocks. And after, I guess, this is education. And the second thing is the quality of life. It's sometimes it's depend on the input of education, that what going to output. So this is the one of the main thing. So we like to educate our child and our brothers sisters from the best education. We try to give them best opportunities, and we try to provide them best education. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Hari sir, what do you think about this? Why are there so many edtech startups? Why is the competition so fierce?
Yeah, basically the IT sector has taken a boom, and it is so much in boom that almost each and every other segment is not is affected by it, like IT. So using technology for education is also a new thing now, and it's not a new thing. Like it was introduced, and again now it has become a common thing actually. So that's why there are so many edtech startups, and we can see like institutes like edtechs like Byju's. Then again, White Hat is there, Byju's is there. Then some few other edtechs are there. So they have succeeded. Like Baiju has succeeded the most. So rest are just following the trend. That's it. So it's because of the IT, like information and technology sector, computers, use of computer for students. So and apart from that, yes, in metros and many cities, people can't afford to travel for extra classes, and it will be very time consuming for students. So the trend started from there, like Bangalore and all, and the trend continued in tier 2 cities as well, and even in villages, some sort of villages also. People who can't travel or who can't afford a full time course, they will join such edtech courses, and they will fulfill their dreams so that they can get educated. So education is the main motto. So whether it is school or whether it is from home, that doesn't matters really these days. And post COVID also, there is lots of opportunities for edtech, because mostly everyone is working studying from online only. So if you have a very good staff or very good content in your edtech startup, so students and parents will definitely get attracted, and they will like to they would like to procure your study materials and courses. So that is how it is. So what do you think, Aritra? Why there is a boom?
Well, demands of parents, you can see. First of all the parents want their child to be educated. Education
Mhm,
would always be there because Indian parents always want their children to have a good education, and
mhm,
also the competition is increasing.
mhm,
Lots of students are preparing to get into the top institute of India.
mhm,
So
mhm,
of course there is a demand of edtech startups. so that they can learn from online.
No, but why would parents prefer for edtech? But like apart from reasons that I have mentioned already, won't they have a fear that they won't be getting good quality education?
Yeah, I would like to some add some point here.
Okay,
Mm,
Yes, in that.
yeah, like it's actually related to also a startup. If there is a startup, it should be like less time consumption. It should be affordable, economically affordable, and the quality. This is the three parameters. If the startup is good in three parameters, it will run. So in edtech, these things are also there. Like Byju's save the time. Like no need to go, no need to travel anywhere. You can start. And second thing is you can getting at very cheap price. Like the IS course, like a normal good like average price is 3 lakh. If you are getting from a good academic and all that. If you are going for a NEET and JE 90,000. So Byju's did it half. Even in case of IAS, they made it 90,000. This is the things. And sometimes they also like provide question answers sessions, and they provide like teachers to doubt solving session, that kind of things. So these are the things. And maybe it's about the branding also. Like we sometimes people see whatever they see, they just copying things. But mainly we can say these are the main three parameters. So somewhere this is true in these parameters. Yeah, thank you.
in that you are saying something about the copying. The copying part I didn't understand.
Like like suppose you are a parent, you will see your neighbors like they admitted their child in like some good school. So you will do the also same. You will say my child will go also in that school. Kind of that. If like two three parents did the things, all will copy them.
Oh,
Try to observe this thing. You will able to see this. These are the things. Like there is actually this is socially this is supportable. Like where your neighbor is going, so you can go with them. Got it? If like the you today is not able to drop your children, so you can tell him, like so many reasons socially. So this is the thing. If someone started, so people others copy them. So Byju's have good branding. These are the things. Yeah.
so okay, so Naman, do you think that the edtech startups in India are forcing parents to enroll their children in their courses?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, this is the case. Not every edtech startup, but most of the big
Whitehead
companies.
Junior.
Whitehead Junior is not, I would say, obviously it's an edtech startup, but it's like for the EC activity, like the extracurricular activity. But those are like the vocational courses, etc. Whitehead Junior and all. But if you see about the mainstream education which has been provided by Byju's, so they are also doing that. The work-life balance is not there. The employees are not treated well, and most of them, I have seen the LinkedIn Premium. I had LinkedIn Premium, so whenever you go to a company profile, you can see what the roles are, majority roles are there in the companies. So I have seen most of them are business development heads and the edtech content creation and all the edtech things. Only 1% and 99% of them are marketing, sales, and etc. etc. And only 1% of the full, you know, cohort is only focusing on education and delivery, and everything else is like everything sales. So yeah, you can understand from that fact that this is just like, selling, nothing else, selling
Why are
just.
they doing so?
Why are they doing so? Because we Indians are stupid, that's why.
Yeah, actually, I would like to clear Naman point.
Yeah,
Naman, can I?
sure, sure, sure.
Actually, what happened na, in Byju's, I have seen like one of my little brothers, They pass out from some colleges and Byju's hire them. So they have now one team, and after like they're offering 30 to 40,000 every month, and they're forcing them that you need that much sell. So what they are doing, they're just making fake sales. They buying their self, they're just showing there they're getting the sales, like which is the they're getting the salary half, and more than half salary they again paying to Byju's. These kind things of like going there. So those who are not good salesmen, they later fired, and those who are good, they like promoted. And at that like that stage again there is competition. Some of from there again fired. These kind of things going in Byju's. Yeah. But Aritro, what was your question? I was not able to understand
Yeah, the
clearly.
question was that do you think that edtech startups in India are forcing the parents to enroll their kids in their courses?
Force, force.
Yeah, forcing. Are they forcing the parents to enroll their children to their courses?
Okay, okay. Hmm. Yeah,
What do
Byju's
you
Obviously,
has
think in this?
some kind of actually marketing strategy. Like they went to parents' home and trying to convince them. Right, Naman?
yeah, in the on Byju's, but
Yeah.
also different startups like Upgrad. So I went there in
Okay.
Upgrad. I just wanted some information about something, and they started calling about, and I had just used obviously they were calling at least 3 times to 4 times a day. They were
Okay.
disturbing very much. So what I did was like I picked up the call. 2 hours I talked to them just for fun, and at last
Okay.
when I told them that I would not be enrolling, I am not looking for that,
Yeah.
they started abusing, and I'm saying that this is not
Seriously.
good. Yeah, seriously,
Abusing.
yeah, they started abusing upgrad people. You have wasted my time, I have to go to meeting and etc etc. So he was doing like that. So so I told him that this is not the thing, you shouldn't be doing
Yeah.
that, and this is not what I expect from upgrad. I have been connected to Ronnie Screwwala. I can tag him on LinkedIn and you will be in trouble. But I don't want to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have done that.
So
You should have done that. Seriously, you
no,
should have
Yeah.
I
done
don't
that.
want to do. I don't want to do like that because uh, obviously that guy is under pressure. Obviously he doesn't want to abuse me, but he has abused. I think because obviously they are under the pressure of the managers, right?
Why should
So
you care?
Yeah,
what if a
Naman.
person? What if a person? Tell me, what if a person he is not able to, close any of the sale, and obviously he will not be receiving the salary, so he will frustrated. He has pressure, right? Just
Yeah,
as
agree with you, Naman.
so that's
I
why I
agree.
didn't do that. This is obviously this is not good, but I understand their feelings because they are also human beings. And most of the edtech companies, they are becoming like investment banks. So obviously, but investment banks have more perks and benefits than in Byju's. And if you compare both of the things, investment bank is also intense, but the perks and benefits are way higher than what you will get in Byju's, right? And also the title is very good. You are a analyst at Credit Suisse or UBS or Citibank. So obviously that's a title. So obviously uh, uh, these Byju's and all, they are just becoming like investment banks. They are focusing more on money rather than creating a product, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I would like to add something.
Exactly.
That is, if you have done what you wanted to do, that it tagged the guy on LinkedIn and complained, then what would have happened is maybe that guy would have lost his job, but then Upgrade would have corrected itself. Then Upgrade would have become more alert that the behavior that they are doing or the tactics that they are using, it would be harmful for them in future. It would have
see,
alerted them.
there are see, Arutro, these are the people with big deep pockets. They know how to silence people, right? So they do not care about you. They only care if you buy the product, got the money. I don't care about you. That is only the relationship span of these edtech companies. You go there, people will say to you good words, they will lure you, they will, make you feel like this is the only opportunity, but that is not the true case,
Yeah,
right?
Naman.
So, yeah, yeah, Ritu.
Yes, I would just like to know what difference is there then. The educational institutes, are they doing something different than this?
So the thing is, comparing the educational institutes and comparing these, obviously it's a very different scenario, sir. In the educational institutes, obviously we hear that these are the things happening and all, but majority wise, it's not that case. Majority, it's not like
No,
that.
if 60 people like take
Hmm.
admission in a school,
Hmm.
the school will never say that I will make all the 60 an engineer, a doctor, or whatever they want to be.
Mostly they
So
never say. They
yes,
only
so
brag about their things, but if you
uh
say about, they're not the true sales people there. Okay, those are just
no, no,
handling.
they will only show the infrastructure.
Yes, but in
That's it.
abroad and those people in Byju's, they're pushing off the limits. Obviously,
Hmm.
there are
No,
boundaries
that
set
I
in.
do know, I do understand
So,
because I
yeah,
have seen their scripts, which are totally like
right,
scripted sales. It's a
right,
scripted sales. It's not a
right,
natural sales.
right.
They ask each and every salesperson to go through that script,
Mhm.
and it has all the like permutations and combinations of the questions that a parent can ask or say while in conversation over a phone call or in a meeting. So they have
Mm.
all the answers scripted in that, and this is definitely I don't appreciate such type of marketing, because I believe you should sell a product rather than you selling something like a script, or selling a salesperson, or using his aura to get business. So I firmly believe product plays a major role in marketing. So if there is no product, then one day definitely you will be that company will go down, I think, like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Yes. And regarding Byju's, yeah, Inder, could you tell me what you were saying about Byju's fake
Yeah,
sales? I
yeah,
couldn't
I
follow
yeah,
that
I would
your
like to
conversation.
explain that yeah, I would like to explain that in detail. But yeah, one more. I would like to explain your point, which you said earlier. That like product should be like a emotions. If we getting money from somewhere, so our products kind of some good happiness and like good strength and like good quality, so they can get right, sir.
Right,
Product
right,
should be
right.
like that.
Product should be nice.
Like they will be satisfied with that product.
Satisfaction should be there.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah,
if you are
yeah,
saying by taking my classes, your son or your daughter, your child will become an expert in mathematics. So they should be up to the words or whatever they say, at least, because this is not a school. It's a mainly mostly it's a one to one, or maybe a small group of 5 or 6 people who are
yeah,
taking this classes. So they should come up to the words at least, because I believe only that is the reason for them to survive. Because as such, mostly those who join at tech or take tuitions or take tutors classes are the students, or are the parents who can't really get that output, who are not satisfied with the output from schools. So it is only those segment who usually come for this. So if you are a bright student, then definitely no one would like to join. If everyone is bright, why
Hmm.
you would join extra classes and all, when you already have the solution with you, right?
Yeah, so I would like to little bit, differentiate something. Come back to what I was saying here. Like, what happens right now in the edtech market is most people are looking for the fools. What I mean about the fools is like the parents, those who don't understand, but they are very much driven by the people they are surrounded by, right? So
Mhm.
most of the people look for
No,
these fools.
it's like a peer pressure rather than calling them
Yeah,
fools. It will be like a peer pressure, like
it will
the
not. I
neighbors.
don't think so. It's a peer pressure. I think
Mm,
it's more of becoming a fool and not understanding your children. Rather,
mhm,
you are believing on other people who are doing that thing, right?
mhm.
A person who suppose you are
It's
the
like a
person.
rat race.
Yeah,
Everyone
the
is
rat race,
running.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
so
mostly,
even my child should get that.
yeah,
So
right,
like that.
right.
So half
Jealousy,
of the, yeah,
because of
half
jealousy,
that is
because
what,
of
yeah.
I want to make my child
Hmm.
similar to him, similar to my neighbors, similar to my relatives. And
Hmm.
obviously you will see children are also said like, देखो उसको देखो कैसा हो गया है वो, देखो कहाँ से कहाँ हो गया और तुम यहाँ बैठे हो. So obviously this is the thing, people want respect, the people
Yeah,
want
right.
pride, the parents want to feel pride, but because of that pride children get crushed, right? So mostly let's come to the marketing part here. So Mark Cuban, the billionaire investor, once said, always look for the fool in the deal. If you don't find one, it's you, right? So obviously in the marketing thing also we have also some examples, great examples where companies have fooled people, like the Microsoft case, right? One of the softwares which Microsoft wanted to release, they have advertised falsely, and when the people were waiting, and they saw a huge demand for that product, and when Bill approached the team, they said the team said it's not possible to do that, right? And uh, and the second thing is here, I would like to mention the quote from Seth Godin, who is one of the you know I would say, from me I would say the father of modern marketing. So he said like, you can't fool all the people, not even most of the time. And people once unfooled talk about the experience, like what I am doing just now, right? So what at last I got upgrade, and also in my email you will see from the upgrade that if you refer to the five people, the second part here, what they are doing is the refer marketing. So what happens is I am the neighbor's child, I am the neighbor and he's the parent. What I did was I told him this, I have enrolled my kids in the Baiju, took my I will give you my reference and you will also enroll, this is that, and in return I will get 5,000, 6,000 rupees. Okay, so if I refer to my friend or if I refer to anybody about the program and they enroll in that program, I would get 30,000, 40,000, like that. And we have seen this. So word of mouth is one of the main criteria for marketing in the edtech market, right? And this is the refill marketing also. So this is one of the main things why they spend very less on ads, especially the TV ads and all. And second thing about the product here, I would just ask my finance statements is like, I was reading Start with Why. It is one of the great books written by Simon Sinek, and in the preface, it was written about one story about the Wright brothers. We know all about the mankind flight. So what I've seen is there were two people. One was Samuel Langley, who was a physicist, a great mathematician, and he was a very good, well-known person in the aviation sector. And because of that, he was given a $50,000 grant at that time. I think it's in 1930s. So he was given a grant of $50,000, and in that time, it was a huge sum of money to to make that dream of to make a man fly, right? To They funded the project, the war department in the US. So they funded the project. He pulled everyone, he hired brilliant minds, the finest, all the resources were available to him, but he couldn't get that he was eventually he failed to do so. But in other setting, Wright brothers, who didn't have that funding, who didn't have anything, but they believed in the product, they believed that they can master the thing. So without any college education, no formal education, no fund, and only a small group of people who worked inside a bicycle shop. Obviously, we all know, like, at last the Wright brothers succeeded, and it was they were one of the persons whom the world witnessed that a man can fly to. That dream was achieved, right? So obviously, in the last, obviously we have seen those big pockets like Baiju's, Vedantu, and etc. Have the capacity to pull off such projects. But I think at the last, the product finally matters, right? The right
Yeah.
idea matters. And in the edtech sector, I haven't seen that right idea. It's always copy and paste. If we get that right idea, if we get that thing, people would benefit from it, especially the children. Yeah. So the right product is not yet discovered. And I think in the next few years, we can see the Bill Gates or the Elon Musk of the education sector.
So, Naman, I think a right product will never be can never be as such developed or
Mm-hmm.
defined,
Mm-hmm.
because the needs are continuously changing. Your preferences, whenever you face a client, so his requirements keep changing from time to time. So there is always a lag between what you deliver and what the client's expectation is there, right? So what the client wants and what you deliver, there is always a lag in that. And that is the reason, like, even best of the best companies, they do require continuously changes, feedback from their customers, and they keep doing changes in their product. So I'm not I I I would partially disagree of about having a rightest product in the market, because it's not possible to have 100% correct product.
Yeah, I would like to add some point here.
Yeah,
Actually, the thing is, sir said it's totally true, and which the Naman said it's totally true. Product should be there and it should be best. But the thing is, there is a parameter timing. Like if there is a product is now it's good, so it will be for next 5 year. After that, it's going to like outdated. So we have to again work hard for the best according to that time. This is the thing. Like no one doing. So this is the big lag here actually. They made some product and they thought that yeah, now we are the king, now we will do nothing. So this is the big problem here. So if there is a good product, it's for a limited time. After that, it's going to like outdated.
obviously, the thing
Correct.
was, it's all about the evolution of the product. Obviously, initial product will be the foundation laid. What I will give you an example. What I have just stated about the right button. Obviously, they were the first person to develop that, developed the flight, but we don't use that flight which was there in 1930s, right? Now we are using more advanced, more you know
Right.
better and more efficient and more faster airplanes, right? And they are more
Yeah.
safe and convenient also, right? So the
Yeah.
product evolution will happen. That is not the case here. I am saying about the foundation, the right idea, the right discovery of a new edtech thing, right? So now we are moving towards virtual reality. Now we are moving towards so many different things, but in the end, there will be only one product which will be sustaining the full, the education thing. Obviously, if we move towards the capitalism culture, right? So evolution will happen. That's not. I was saying that evolution will be there, not there, and there will be stagnant. But what will happen was, if the right product gets created, the right innovation also, the product is a little bit different, but I will say right innovation. So if we get that right innovation in the edtech market, it will be a huge, a game changer for everyone. The right innovation is not. Could not hear you, Inder. Hello, Inder. Could not hear you.
Your voice is
Hello.
breaking in there.
Okay. Just allow me. Yeah, now am I audible?
Yeah,
Yeah, I send you a screenshot, Aritro.
yeah.
Can you
Would
watch
you like
that?
me to share it here?
Yeah. Just share it here.
Okay, 1 minute.
Just zoom it. It's not clear. Zoom it.
Uh, I don't think it would zoom anymore.
Okay, can you read this?
Hello, my parents bought Baiju's home learning package in June 2020. I couldn't read it further though. If you can send it to me, or Auditra can read after at least few of the sentences.
Okay, Naman, I'm sending this to you. I have your number. Yeah.
My parents bought the Baiju's home learning package in June 2020 for 53,000 for 2 years, 9th and 10th. When we are going to book the academic counselor, also the so-called academic counselors are mostly the salespeople here. So these are just to lure you at they are your academic counselor. So told us that if you ever wish to cancel, feel free to call me for the first month. Obviously, the classes were normal, the teachers were good. Obviously, the so what is evident here is about the Seth Godin's code, right? So what is evident here? What I just said about the Seth Godin, I would just repeat it once again. I have noted it down. It was like I love that quote, right? So
Yeah.
what Seth Godin said is like you can't fool people all the time, not even most of the time. And people once unfooled that people who has, the people who have uh, gotten out the trap of fooling. So, and the people once unfold talked about the experience, and this is what experience has laid right here. So obviously,
Yeah.
the fooling people can be to an extent, but after that extent it's not fooling, it's a scam,
Yeah.
right? So I say Baiju's and all mostly the ed techs who are doing this is just a scam, just to make
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Right.
There is a limit to everything, actually. You cannot
Yeah.
always make money by
Right,
fooling people.
Yeah,
right.
Naman, I would like to suggest you something.
Yeah,
That is it possible that you can like run a agency, so you can like teach and aware like our people, so they can understand how to be like aware about the fraud and how to
what happened
understand.
was in the when I was in grade 10, I
Okay.
knew this ed tech revolution was coming.
Okay.
Okay, I knew this in the 3 to 4 in the I would say in the 10 years long term. I will also, if you want proof, I can also call my friends. So what happened in the
Okay.
10 years term, I predicted that seeing all those boom and all, I told my friends that we would like to start a education company. So I
Okay.
had started, but those people, those friends who were there with me,
Yeah.
they started, uh, having they started making excuses,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they said that I don't have time, I don't have time. So at last I got shut, but that was the opportunity which I missed there. And
Okay.
that time I was in school. I
Yeah.
was in grade 10, I think 2018, no, grade 11.
Yeah. Definitely, you were not able to like make
So
that kind of thing.
I was also like I was very much connected to the teachers. The teachers were very much interested, and friends were interested also, but they didn't have that, mindset.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
I've
right.
seen here is like uh, uh, these edtech startups. I have missed the opportunity to come into the market, right? And I
Yeah,
am
right.
very much regretting that opportunity right now.
Opportunity always
Mm.
comes.
Opportunity always comes, but the opportunity, one opportunity, if you miss it, you will regret your whole life,
No,
right?
no, I thought this is something. This is something like different thing because of before
Right.
10 years, someone planned, and after the 10 months or something like
Sorry. So
what
I
do
was
you
just
think?
telling in the 10 years lifespan, the long term, because of the
Yeah, definitely.
coronavirus,
Yeah,
this thing has got a boost, a temporary
yeah,
boost in the market. Coronavirus was not expected from me. So please don't curse me that Naman, you told about the coronavirus, what happened. So you should
mm,
have told me previously. So I am not responsible for coronavirus. It's just like a recession. So this has made some temporary boost to the market. Okay. And
yeah,
it has forwarded at least 4 to 5 years more. So what I was predicting after 10 years, we are seeing it just now, right? So
yeah,
if I was in the tech game, I had my family also, most of the parents, one of my relatives is also in the tech sector. He is very much successful also. So I told him the idea. He was also very much interested, but I didn't have the desired team to do so. You need people, right, to start off a business, but you don't have anyone, right? How you will start? Because every business has five verticals: marketing, sales, finance, value creation, and customer. I think one more thing I forgot. So mostly you require at least a one people or two people who believe in your idea, right?
yeah,
So
right.
I
Yeah,
didn't
like deeply.
to do so. I failed to do so, and second thing was
So
there also very.
I
Yeah,
have some question
yeah,
to Naman. So why do you think this sector is still booming so much?
sir, because I told.
Why people join again and again? There are many cases we
Mhm.
can see, but still people go and join again to such attacks.
Yeah. So like you are saying,
And
why people
apart from that, if you see the valuation, what Baiju is having now
Hmm.
means it is one of the world's
Yeah,
biggest valuation that it has.
yeah, in terms of the tech market.
Yes. So why is it
Yeah,
that if
yeah,
they are really so bad and they are scamsters, so they
Hmm.
should be put behind bars, or
Hmm.
maybe at least the company should not have that much sales and that much
Hmm.
funding. They should not
Hmm.
get funding.
Hmm.
So from where they are getting this, how they are able to get it?
So first of all, I think the
okay,
difference
okay,
is,
okay. I can explain here.
yeah,
Naman,
in the
actually,
you can go.
Hari sir.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
really.
actually, scam into here. Actually, it's like not like that much kind of forgery. So people like feel so bad and embarrassing.
Mhm.
It's mean actually. It's like so called something like now you are even saying
right.
that Byju's is good. Even you don't know actually. You don't use the project and kind of things. So people are like people somewhere like they
No,
influence.
I never said Baiju is good. Could
Yeah.
you just
Okay. Okay. No. 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 You just saying that it should be like it can be good
no,
actually.
I'm saying they have a very good valuation in
Yeah.
terms of
Exactly. Yeah.
market
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
funding. If you consider the funding, so there is huge amount of funding they are getting,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they are procuring other tech startups also. They are taking over other companies.
Right.
So
Okay. 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 I can it like
Yeah,
simplify
yeah,
actually.
go ahead.
Byju's is actually good. Okay. But it should be like much better actually. Like this is. It's good like the available options. It better to are similar to available options. But it can be like very good and how much they like charging and like they doing with their employees. That is like that is somewhere it's called scam. Like they hire someone and after 2 months they fired them. They're just hiring them for the marketing. If you are not performing good, either they take care that to can some marketing, like your brother, your from your family, how much sale you given them, that is okay. After that, you will be fired. So in some sense that this is definitely scam, but in product case, it's not totally scam. They something providing, so like people can see, yeah, they are providing. This is, so I hope you understand what I'm saying actually. It's
No,
good with similar to
So,
available options. Yeah,
means it
but
is
it can be much
something,
better.
or you want to say when you get nothing, so something is better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
If you're, it is as good as your child goes to school and he learns nothing from school. So
yeah,
it's better to put him in a tech so that he can study at home. And
that's a
yeah,
belief. What
unfortunately, even the edtechs won't be that what we call it. The students won't be the edtechs won't be that helpful to the students,
so the
right?
thing is, people enroll in the school also, right? But
Right.
do students study? Right. Suppose I have a, one of the, let's take, mostly people are from here, like Auritra and I from Calcutta. So let's take a very realistic example. A person is studying in La Martinia. Okay. So Auritra, one of the top schools in India is La
Yeah.
Martinia for boys and La Martinia for girls. Now, in the La Martinia, it's a very known brand name, but the study, most people, the teachers are not there only. They don't teach the students. And I have so many friends from there, and I have heard all their cases. Mostly they take tuitions, and most of the people, they are rich, so they take 2 or 3 tuitions at one go for a subject. So I was also shocked, and they are spending 10,000, 20,000 per subject, right? So what is happening here is that these things are creating a belief on the parents, and that belief is the pride of their children, right? And what the ethics are doing is they're preying on these beliefs, they're preying on these
O- okay,
pride
Naman,
of the,
I have a very good and close example. Hari
right.
sir, did you ever seen a video of Whitehead Junior? Did you
Oh,
ever seen a video?
yes, you want to say the advertisement, right?
No, 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 not advertisement. Like
Huh.
how they providing class.
No,
Actually,
no,
I
I
know.
didn't get to
Yeah,
see
I know
because
the
I
coding
never.
actually. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
Uh,
You just see this session, our like today's after the meeting.
hmm,
You will see na, like in the teaching the coding, there is nothing related to even coding. They just drag and
correct,
drop system is there. Just drag and drop.
right.
So you just drag it from here and put it here.
Hmm,
So the light will
hmm.
blink. So actually here nothing to related coding, but they're charging
So somewhere
5,000
the
per month.
I will say from that they are everyone is trying to fool others, right? So
Yeah,
everyone thinks he is smart and the other is fool. So
yeah,
actually, what the thing is that our system is failing. Education system is failed,
Right.
right? We don't have a system that is uh, that will create employment, or that will create make them
Right.
sustain. Yes.
Right.
So there is no such education system yet developed, and it can be done only when everyone else or everyone from our nation, they do agree that they are failing. So the biggest task is to convince a fool that he is a fool, right? So the
yeah,
fool will always will never accept that he is a fool, and the one who is arguing or one who is trying to convince,
Hmm.
or in other words, I will say, first you should be convinced there is some need for improvement, right? There is something
Right.
lagging. So if at all you accept that thing, that then only it's possible for everyone to improve as such, right?
Sir, the thing is, here
No,
in
Naman, please. I would
in
like to.
India,
Naman, I would like to say something
can
here.
I add something little bit?
Okay,
Okay,
Naman,
So
you
okay,
add something. Go ahead.
Sure,
okay.
sure.
You did.
yeah, so the thing is here in India, especially the ministry is not more focused on the whole colleges and everything else. The ministries are only focusing on IITs and NITs and IIMs, which are the premier institutes, right? They are only focused on that and those colleges which have a good political connections, like Ashoka University, Shiv Nada, OP General. Those have a very good funding and political connections. Also, one more is Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Manipal. So the thing is, in order to get a good quality education, the government also should focus on the colleges, the local colleges, the community colleges, which the focus is not there. And the second thing is, because of the middlemen, these things obviously get occur. The we the in India, this is a very bad habit of having a middleman in every situation. In coronavirus also there are middlemen who are taking the drugs favipiravir and they're selling it at a very steep price, at a very 100% 200% hike of the MRP, right? So this is a very bad thing which we have in India. And and in foreign countries these are very in the minority part. This doesn't happen on a day-to-day basis because the rules, the regulations are very strict there, right? So
Right, right.
the
And even
policy,
if we see
right?
the education system is
Hmm.
much different and much more focused on making the student self-sustained to live his life, making them making them educated so that in when they cross a age they can do something of their own, or they can work some do some jobs, right? But
Right.
uh, in our system,
Hmm.
people are more interested in fooling around.
Right. Right.
Right, they want to
Right.
fool they want to say your student is your child is a fool. They want to say
Hmm.
the parent is a fool. They want to say the school management is not good,
Right.
and they want to say
Blaming.
teachers. Yeah, it's a blaming game. That's it. The teachers are not good. Students will say the teachers are not good.
And teachers will say the students are not coping with me.
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
And if you let's and if you say about the fees, if the school increases the fees, the
Hmm.
parents will say the school is not good. They're increasing
Yes.
the fee.
There is
Right.
nothing. The
So
parents will say, "My son is not. My child is no doesn't knows anything.
right.
He is not studying properly, and the school is
Right.
increasing fees
So
every day."
what is the problem here?
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I guess we are way out of time right now. It's already
Yeah, so
11:05.
Aritra, what we will do is we'll continue this topic tomorrow also.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
sure,
sure.
Okay, so
sure.
tomorrow this is the same topic. Tomorrow I'm free, I will join. So I would request Aritra, who is our moderator, to please extend this GD by 1 day.
Okay, sure.
Tomorrow's
Okay.
Friday. We have a startup night out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we will continue on
Monday
Monday.
is fine.
Okay, Monday. Sure, sure. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.